Hello, today's mani is inspired by Candi Skin Care and their new labels that have the smoky pinks, purples, blues, greens, almost like a watercolor effect. So that's what I'm going to do for this mani. I'm going to do them as accents on these two nails, so I've left those bare. I dipped my other nails in Whitecap from All Powdered Up already, so we are ready to just start on this nail art. So the colors I'm going to use are Pink Lady from Mani Boss, Blew Me Away from All Powdered Up, Cotton Candy from All Powdered Up, and Caipirinha from Mani Boss. The first thing you want to do when doing something like this is to make sure you have everything set up to be easy to grab, because you want to go fast before your base liquid dries. So I've got everything laid out here. The lids are open, my ombre brushes are at the ready. Once you've applied your base liquid, just go to each color and tap some on to a portion of your nail. You want to be careful to not cover too much of your nail with any one color. And I'm using different ombre brushes for each color just so I don't cross-contaminate colors across the jars. You'll see me tap off this excess powder off screen, and that's because I don't want to accidentally mix colors into my jar, so I tap it, onto my paper towel so I don't tap it into the jars. Here you're going to see me add a little bit more of this green here. I felt like there wasn't enough green, so hopefully my base hasn't dried too much so that some of that will stick. For my second nail, I'm going to do the same process, but I'm going to place each of the colors in a different spot from my first nail. I just don't want my two nails to look identical. I want to vary the color placement so it's a little different. And like with that first nail, I'm going back in with a color to see if I can get a richer pigment into that area. So after I've brushed off the excess powder, I'm feeling that I want the colors to be a little bit more vibrant, so I'm going in to do another layer. This is completely up to you. If you do a base of white or another color underneath, and that could potentially make it more vibrant already, that's an option, but for me, I just did it on my bare nails, and so I wanted to do another layer so the colors popped a little bit more. So this time, I'm actually going to go backwards with my colors, applying them in the same area that I did during the first coat. So this is kind of what you do when you do ombre, like when you do the tap method of the ombre. Usually you do one color, then tap on the second color, and then the next layer you do it opposite. So this is kind of the same concept. I want it to kind of blend a little bit more between the colors, and that's why I'm doing it this way. design is super easy to do, and the beauty of it is that it doesn't have to be perfect. You want the colors to blend together, so don't worry if you do end up getting a little bit more color into another color space. So, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect, as long as, you know, you concentrate that color in that area that you had specified for that color. I think it's fine. I wanted to add a little bit more sparkle to these watercolor nails, so I'm adding a layer of double rainbow from All Powdered Up, which is a gorgeous flaky topper. In my opinion, it's the best flake topper because there's not too much flake to cover up what is underneath this layer, but it's also thick enough that you can see the sparkle really well. Make sure to encapsulate this in clear. Even if you end up not doing a sparkle topper, it's good to encapsulate so you don't end up buffing off the watercolor effect that you end up being happy with. After encapsulation and top coat, I'm going to finish up my mani as usual and apply my favorite cuticle oil to hydrate my cuticles. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am absolutely obsessed with this mani and how it turned out, and I hope it inspires you to do your own watercolor nails. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!